Hi, how do you see yourself in your retirement years? Do you see yourself healthy, able to move around, and potentially chasing your grandchildren? Well, my name is Justice McLemore, and that is how I see my retirement years and my future. So now that I'm in my later 20s, I am prioritizing exercise and my overall health in order to make it to those retirement years healthy and mobile as well. So today I'm going to share with you some personal experiences about how working out has promoted better sleep, increased happiness, and also is overall really good for your muscles and your bones. So just to share some backstory here, I began working out about 1.5 years ago. This was in result of my father having a heart attack, my mother and my sister starting their workout and health journey, and then I also had a small health scare myself. So it was time to change my daily routines and add in additional exercise and caring about my health. So as we jump in here, I just wanted to talk about exercising and the different types that you can do. So according to Mayo Clinic, exercising can be any sort of movement from 20 to 30 minutes at a time, 2 to 3 times a week. So it doesn't have to be extensive to every single day or 5 days a week. And you can do it in many forms. You could swim, you could run, you could walk, you could take your dogs for walks. That's what my puppers like. You can do yoga, which could also be a form of stretching. And then you could also do what we naturally think of exercising is your weight training or like your strengthening training as well. So as I previously mentioned, that exercising promotes better sleep. And I'd mentioned I had a health scare as well. So I had some instances where I was waking up in the middle of the night and I was gasping for air. Turns out that is not normal, and you should be able to breathe normally throughout the evening. So I saw my local doctor about what we can do in order to hopefully prevent this happening. And she thought that I might have sleep apnea. So through some extensive testing, I actually found out that in fact, I do not have sleep apnea, which was great. However, my doctors did suggest that I would think about working out more because it should positively contribute to my sleep. Turns out they are just right, 100%, very good at their jobs, because I began working out 3 to 4 times a week, and now I don't have any of those, let's say, episodes where I'm waking up gasping for air in the middle of the night. Also, in 2018, PubMed Central did a sleep study that was about 4 months long, and during that sleep study, they selected individuals that were either insomniacs or had some sort of sleep issue, and they were able to, during that time, increase their exercise. While increasing their exercise, they were decreasing the amount of times that either that individual would wake up. It would decrease the amount of times that the individual was able to fall asleep, and it actually improved their overall sleep quality as well. So that's just kind of a neat fact for you to know, that not only was that a personal testimony of myself, but it's also backed up by some studies found online as well. All right, so not only does exercising improve my sleep, but it also improves my overall mood. For example, if I go a few days without going to the gym, I do find myself kind of getting into this funk, and turns out that is supported by the chemicals in your brain. So while you are working out, you actually release different endorphins. I'm sure that we've all heard that word before. Endorphins are feel good, and then you probably look good too, right? And also while we're working out, we release different chemicals that were also serotonin. I'm gonna butcher this word. Norepinephrine. It's a very long word. BDNF and dopamine. So all 5 of those chemicals do positively contribute to just your overall brain health and then your mood as well. So in result of those chemicals being released in your brain, it also helps relieve or reduce anxiety and depression. It can preserve your brain function. It will prevent any cognitive decreases as well. So again, when we're talking about aging and we are getting older and wanting to make sure that we're having a very healthy lifestyle, exercising is going to positively contribute to that times a million. So now that we're wrapping up here, I just wanted to reiterate that working out is going to overall promote that better sleep, increase the happiness, and it's just overall really good for your muscles and bones, right? As you are continuing to work out and find happiness and joy in those different exercises that you are doing, you're also going to positively contribute to the remainder of your life. All right.